Are there different types of communist economic models? Communism is often seen as a single idea, but there are actually different types of communist economic models. These models vary in how they manage resources and ownership. Let's break it down. At the heart of communism is the idea that the community owns the means of production, like factories and land. This aims to eliminate class differences and exploitation. However, how this idea is put into practice can differ significantly. One major model is state communism. This is commonly linked to Marxist-Leninist governments, like the former Soviet Union. In state communism, the government owns and controls all production. The economy is planned by the state, which decides what to produce and how much. This model is characterized by central planning and nationalization of key industries. Workers and resources are managed according to government plans. It also includes welfare programs and support for labor unions. Another model is the socialist phase of communism. This phase is seen as a step before reaching full communism. In this model, there is social ownership of production. This can mean state ownership or cooperative ownership, such as collective farms. The economy is still planned to meet society's needs, but it recognizes that material wealth is not fully developed yet. Then there is the higher phase of communism. This is a vision of complete ownership of production, where material wealth is abundant and society's needs are fully met. This stage assumes that society has advanced in both production and culture. There are also variations within communist ideology that affect economic models. For instance, anarchist communism rejects centralized control. Instead, it promotes voluntary councils and direct management by workers. This contrasts sharply with the centralized approach of Marxist-Leninist models. In real-world applications, many countries labeled as communist have adopted forms of state communism. The Soviet Union is a prime example, with its command economy and centralized planning. China followed a similar path but has incorporated market elements over time. This shift has led some to describe China's system as authoritarian capitalism rather than pure communism. These different models of communism reflected various stages and approaches to achieving a classless society. They aim for communal ownership and economic planning that maximizes social welfare and eliminates exploitation. In summary, the types of communist economic models differ mainly in how they handle ownership and planning, from state-controlled economies to cooperative ownership, ultimately aiming for a fully communist society.